Hi, I'm DeAndre Massey. This is my wife, Pamela Massey. And we were privileged to go on the most recent trip to Czech Republic in March 2012. Um, awesome experience spiritually, awesome experience to even go as a couple, to be able to witness and minister to people from a standpoint of spreading the gospel. Um, Definitely a different experience than what we encounter on a day-to-day basis, just basically trying to share the gospel with someone at work or someone or a friend or something of that nature. When you go overseas, it's completely different. Knowing the demographics of in Czech, where it's 60 to 70% atheists, and going with just the gospel and not in the language barriers as well. Just trying to go with the gospel and not going with any food and not going with any type of aid, but being able to give them that spiritual aid that they need. It was really just an overall overwhelming experience, but a powerful experience to be able to be used by God in such a magnitude, being able to look into a person's eyes and see the hurt and pain that they've been through, and to let them know that there's a God out there. There's a Christ out there that can take that pain away. It was just an amazing experience to be able to witness with your wife side by side, being used by God. It was just an amazing thing.
And one of the things that I would really take away from it is, why wasn't it something that was being done on a consistent basis before, witnessing to family members, to co-workers, to people that you see, people at the grocery store, and that you see every day, just taking that time to share Christ with someone, and just being overseas and having that time, that opportunity to do that. It makes you even more aware, and makes you want to stop and be more aware of your surroundings, of people around you that need Christ.
One thing that really just stood out to me originally when we first got to Czech, I remember Pastor Holman asking me, what drove you to do mission trips? And I told him, I said, I was just praying to God and just thinking to myself, okay, well, how can I be used greater by God? And it just seems like in the spur of a moment the following day that opportunity came up, and I knew it was God moving. And when he gave that opportunity to go to Czech, I said, we definitely have to go. I sat in Pastor Holman's office, and he told me, if God wants you to go, he'll make a way for you to go. And all doors were open. And I knew from that point on, it was time for us to go, and time for God to use us on a greater level and a greater scale. And from that point on, I knew when we took that Czech trip, I knew definitely without a shadow of a doubt in my mind that we were going again, because we love to be used by God in that magnitude like nothing we've ever experienced before.